Hey, what is going on, guys, and Happy New Year. 2020 is going to be a huge year for so many reasons. So I'm actually here in Australia where I have so much great content that I'm getting ready to share with you guys over the next couple weeks here. I'm in the beach town of Airlie Beach. It's a beautiful, beautiful beach town. But first of all, before I tell you guys about the name change, I want to go ahead and thank you all who have subscribed over the last year or since from the beginning when I originally started this channel. It has been a lot of fun creating videos, and this video actually is my 101st video. So it's amazing to have my goal met, which was complete 100 videos by the end of 2019. So I really enjoy making travel content, and every time I get a comment from how I helped someone out or how I inspired someone to travel, all of those things have meant so much to me, and it's really pushed me to create more and more content. And so thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed. It really means so much. And for anyone new here, my name is Mac Candy, and I'm currently traveling all around the world to many different countries, sharing travel experiences as I go from place to place. And so I'll tell you a little bit more about what you can expect later in this video. But to go straight into it, as most of you that have been following along the journey probably remember, I've had the channel named Life in Focus or Life in Focus Travel for the last, I'd say, year and a half or so, and the whole time it never really felt like the right name. I went through like 100-something names back in 2017, and I finally came across Life in Focus, and I feel like I kind of just settled because I just really wanted to pick a name, but I didn't let the brand come with it. And so, you know, over the last couple months, one of my goals was to go ahead and rename my channel by the end of 2019 to something that more accurately fits what the story is that my YouTube channel is supposed to tell. And so with that, I took a couple steps. I, just tried to brainstorm a bunch of different names. After trying to figure out the name for the last couple months here, going through hundreds of names, I even went on Fiverr.com so I could go ahead and see if someone that's a professional could help me name my business. And so I was like, okay, perfect. Like, I have a professional here that I'm paying to do this. I bet he's gonna be able to find me the name that I really want for my channel, the name that fits it. And so I'm in Mexico in Cancun, and I'm laying in bed and I realized, oh, I got a delivery from Fiverr, and I was like, okay, this is it, this is it. I open up the list and I see 5 names that are they just didn't fit. They did not accurately represent what I'm actually trying to show on my channel. So I laid down there pretty frustrated back in bed, and I'm just like, oh geez, it's never gonna come to me. I don't know what it is. And I was like, I'm not gonna change it if I can't figure it out, because I don't want to go changing it a bunch of times. So I'm laying there, and then it just came to me, and I was like, it's World Nomac. And how do I come up with World Nomac? Because you're like, wait, wouldn't you call them a nomad if they're moving around? Well, as I mentioned earlier, and as some of you know, my name is Mac, and I'm currently living a nomadic lifestyle. I don't have an apartment back in the States right now. Everything is in a storage locker, and really every single place we go to, we move from city to city to city to beach town, wherever it is, we're staying in a new place. It's really a modern version of the nomadic life that many people know from the history books. And so when you kind of put all those together, you have the world, you have nomad, and then Mac. And you put all those together, World Nomac. And so a bit more about the vision. Back in August, my girlfriend Chelsea and I, who I'm traveling around the world with, and you see her in most of the videos, we said, all right, we're leaving our jobs and we're gonna chase a long time dream that we've been thinking about forever, but we really never knew when was gonna be the right time to go ahead and make this big leap of faith. And so finally August came around and we did it. And for some people, it was shocking. It was a bad thing. It was like, why are you doing this? You're living a comfortable life. You have a good job. You have, every little thing that fits, exactly what society breeds people to think. And so, with that, it was really tough, I think, for a lot of people when they were like, wait, so you're just gonna like pack up all your stuff and then just go travel the world? And, the answer is yes. And the important reason why I'm sharing this is because this way of life is getting more and more common. People don't realize that, and a lot of the older generations usually won't accept it depending on where you're from. And a lot of, the peers won't accept it either. But as technology continues to advance, you can work and live all over the world. And that's where the term digital nomad came from. which is basically someone who utilizes technology to be able to work anywhere in the world. So a lot of the times they can make the same salary if they're working for their US company, but then they'll go to a low cost of living place. So they're getting a cool foreign experience, cultural experience, and then they're also making their dollar that they're making go that much further. And so with that way of life inevitably is coming around. Now there's different ways to make money while you're on the road. You can, like I just said, you can either work for a corporate job that lets you work remote, you can start your own business through many different facets. I'm not gonna cover all of this in this video, but I just wanna get you guys thinking on the idea behind being a digital nomad. And then for myself, it's creating an income through YouTube so I can continue to share more and more of these experiences with you guys, because I thoroughly enjoy spending so much time editing, filming, trying to showcase it to inspire people to travel. But going back to the society topic, the important thing to note when you're thinking about for yourself, maybe traveling around the world for an extended period of time, is this isn't the normal footprint of what people do in their lives, and it puts a lot of fear and doubt and concern and all of these different emotions on not only yourself but also on your loved ones, because people just aren't used to it. It's just not common yet. It's still kind of the beginning of this era where people are working from more remote places and having a more flexible lifestyle. But I can tell you this, in 20 years, this will be the norm. Nobody will be like, hey, wow, you're going to take some time to travel, you're going to work and travel. It's going to be more and more of a melting pot in this world. Think about when like the supersonic jets like the Concorde come back into play and you can get from the US to Europe in a couple hours. That's going to be a game changer. People are going to start doing weekend trips to Europe. People are already doing that, but you know, not everyone wants to do an 8-hour flight back and forth. But what I'm saying here is a lot of people are already in that mindset. And as technology gets us closer and closer to being able to have that flexibility, then you're only going to see more and more of this lifestyle. And for those of you that are like, hey, you know, like, I'm not sure how I could ever do it, you know, how do you afford to travel? Maybe your current company already offers telecommuting. A lot of companies are starting to do it, and you'll continue to see it more and more. Or you might want to look into a new industry where you can work remote, and then you can still get this experience where you can live a little bit more of a nomadic lifestyle while you're also able to make an income as well. So in the upcoming videos this year, guys, I'm going to be sharing so much with you. My general niche for this channel is travel, food, and culture. The reason why I've came across those three is because going to the different countries over the last couple months that I've been to, I've thoroughly enjoyed kind of getting like a well-rounded experience. So in most of the places that I'm going to go, I'm going to do my best to bring you guys a feeling of what's the type of food culture, if it's a place that's known for the food, what's something local you can do. Like in Argentina, we learned tango. Why? Because we just wanted to see what it was all about, why it was such a hype. And we learned so much, and we could relate that much more to the Argentinian and Uruguayan culture on how important tango was to them. And you can really look at it in such a way that you wouldn't see unless you immerse yourself in these cultures. And I'll also be sharing with you guys different things to do. Some of them, yes, they're going to be touristy, because a lot of the times you make conversation with people you meet in the world because they don't always have the time to do the non-touristy stuff. So I'm gonna have some of that in there, but I'm also gonna have very localized experiences. I'm gonna try and really give you guys that 360-degree, well-rounded view of what it's like to visit these different places around the world. Hopefully that'll help you hop up, go on your computer, and book that next trip that you want to do. And so guys, really my focus with this channel is to create this community around this nomadic lifestyle where you're living this non-standard life and seeing important things that help develop you as a person and help you to enjoy what this world has to offer, because there is so much in so many different countries and each one has its own amazing characteristics. With this channel, with this community I want to build, it is to focus on sharing a platform where we can all come together, bring our thoughts together on best places to go, leave comments in there on other things that I might not have captured in the videos that you could share with other people that are finding these videos, looking at them, looking at the comments, and then they can see your responses on things too. And so as a traveler, it means so much to be able to get recommendations from fellow travelers. Of course, you have TripAdvisor, we all use it, but it is very nice to hear personal experiences from other people. So definitely share them in the comments in different videos that you want to connect with, and I'll do my best to reply as quickly as possible to you guys. So guys, for anyone that wants to support this channel, you're already doing that. How to support this channel is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and share the video with someone that you might think is useful. If you know somebody's going to one of these countries, share that video, and that will be the biggest way to support. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to share so much more of this amazing world with you guys. There is so much content that I have planned for 2020. It is going to be a great year, and I'll see you guys in the next video.